Hello student, good morning everybody. Now welcome in my YouTube class. Now today we will again discuss about the revision of chapter 1 integer, which have already discussed a revision on 24 May and 26th of May. I have already uploaded the revision of chapter 1 and chapter 2. You can find this video on this day 24, 26 and 28 of May. I have uploaded these videos. Okay. Today again we will start a short revision of a first chapter of like integer. Chapter first. Okay. So we have already discuss what is the integer. We can say all the counting number, या फिर we can say all the complete number including 0. It means all the number lies between plus infinite to minus infinite including 0 is known as the integer. Here in the middle portion is the 0. After right portion when we go, we will get a positive number like dot infinite number. We can take the infinite number here, and the left side of the 0, -2, -3 as on dot is minus infinite. Here is a negative number and here is a positive number. So we can say all the complete number, it means that number should be complete. It means there is no any decimal number. Okay. All the complete number including 0 is known as the integer. We can say the integer is also part of the real number. Okay. So today in the integer we will discuss about the properties of the integer. What is the main properties of the integer? There is some properties of the integer. How can we use this property? Like we can use this property like the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now the first properties of the integer is properties of integer. Properties of integer. The first property is the closure property. Second property is commutative property. Third is associative property. Fourth is distributive property. Fifth is identity. Sixth is inverse. Okay, so these are the property we will discuss within a integer. First one is closure property. We already know if we add or multiply any two number, या फिर we add or subtract any two number, if its result is again integer, then we can say it hold a closure property. Okay. Commutative property, we use commutative property for two terms, for addition and subtraction, like the a plus b, b plus a. The value of a plus b is equal to b plus a, या फिर a product of a into b and the product of b into a are same. Okay. If we add a plus b or b plus a, if their result are the same, we can say it holds the commutative property under the addition. If we multiply any two integer a into b, if we interchange their place, okay. For the associative property we use three terms. Okay. Associative property, if the a plus b plus c, if we add first a plus b or a plus b plus c. Okay. If we add any three terms, if we interchange their order but their result are the same, so we can say it holds the associative property under the addition. If a into b into C, A into B into C. Okay, if we use three terms and we interchange their place but the result are the same, so we can say it hold the associative property under the multiplication. Okay, distributive property hold if A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. If here is the plus, so we use a plus. If here is the minus, so we use a minus. If plus will be there, then we use a plus sign. If minus will be there, then we use a minus sign. But distributive property does not hold for a division. If there will be division, then it will not hold the distributive property. Identity, we know 0 is the identity of the addition and 1 is the identity of the multiplication. Okay, inverse of integer, if we change the value, if we change the sign of the any number, it means if we change the sign of the integer, that will be the inverse of the integer. For example, what is the inverse of 2? Will be the minus 2. If we add plus 2 minus 2 minus 2, it is a 0. If we add any two term or subtract any two integer, if its result is 0, so we can say these are the inverse of each other. Okay, let us start some other problem on the behalf of the integer. How can we, if the question, if the word problem, it means condition are the given, then how can we solve the question on the behalf of the given condition? If question say find the sum of the two integer whose sum is 0, it means we can use 2 is the integer and second is minus 2 is also integer. If we add 2 plus minus 2, it means 2 plus minus 2 is 0. So we can write here so many 2 minus 2 minus 5 plus 5. If we take two integer but they have the different sign, it means they have the opposite sign, then we add any two term, then we will get its result will be 0. If the sum of two integer whose sum is minus 2. Okay, second question, then whose sum is minus 2. Suppose first term is minus 1 and first term is minus 4 and second term is 2. When we add plus 2, we will get minus 2. The first pair will be this one, second pair minus 6 4, third pair minus 8 6. Okay, there are so many example we can take for the solving, for finding this result. Okay, if we add minus 6 plus 2 plus minus 8 plus 6, then we will solve. When plus and minus are given, we always subtract, and according to the larger number we will use the sign of the result. Okay, here the minus 8 is greater, so we use a negative sign. So this type of the equation, this type of the problem, you can take an example and you will find the pair of the integer for finding the same result. Okay, if question say find the value of the given equation, first we should solve this bracket. Here is the division sign, we use the division sign. Here is the minus, we use minus. Plus minus minus. Okay, minus 31 divide. Here is minus 30 or minus 1. It means we get minus 31. Here the division sign, we use a division. Okay, it both are the same sign. It means minus will be plus and 31 will be get 1. So this type of problem you can take and you can solve by using this type of the method. If any question say using any property, then find the result of this. Suppose 25 into minus 4 plus 25 is minus 6. Question say while using the properties, find its result. So in this equation, first we should find here any term which are the common. here we will see here 25 is the common, so we will take the common 25. Okay, we will use a bracket and we will use a distributive property. Then we can take minus 25. If we take that minus 25, we will get here minus 4 plus we will get a minus 6. Okay, 25 minus 4 plus minus 4, 25 into minus 10. When we add, then we, if we multiply 25 into 10, we will get minus 25 plus minus 25. Okay, so okay, we will solve. If any properties are used, saying we use a distributive property. Distributive property. Okay. Find the product using any properties. Okay. See here is 3 terms. If there is 3 terms, then we can use associative property. For 3 term, we always use an associative property. In this property, we should multiply any 2 term. After then we multiply the remaining term. Okay. Here we see here minus 18 is here. First we should multiply 5 4 ja 20 plus minus will be plus and we will get like this. Then we should multiply 18 2 ja 36. 18 2 ja 36 plus minus. So we will get minus 360. This is, we can use associative property. Okay, we use an associative. Okay, this is the associative property. Different, we can use a different property for the solving the different type of the question. Okay, let us see some more example. Here we see here in the bracket minus 36 divided by 12 whole divided by 3. So first we should try to solve the bracket value. Minus 36 divided by 12, after that 3. 12 3 times divided by 3. So we will write minus 3 divided by 3. We will get 1 plus minus 1. So this type the property you can use for the you can solve the different types of the question with the help of the using integers. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.